Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you are, guys. I hope you're keeping well. I hope everything's good at your end. I hope everything is all good. I hope the people that are fasting, I hope fasting's going well. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. Guys, just before I get into the video, I'm going to talk about, Canelo going vegan. Which is a topic that's been requested a lot. I've actually got it on Instagram, YouTube. People have asked me to talk about it. What do you make of Canelo going vegan for this Bivol fight? Before I get into it, I want to talk about a little bit about... I've had some guy, accuse me of being a hater towards black fighters, and being a guy that, hates on black fighters and don't like black fighters, and I'm always making videos about, downplaying. He just picked up on that. I've said that Gennady Golovkin would knock out Andrade and Charlo, and to be honest, a lot of you disagreed with me in that video. And then he talked about how I said Canelo's greater than Andre Ward. Apparently that makes me some kind of hater towards black fighters. I've also said that Muhammad Ali is the greatest sportsman of all time. I also said that Mike Tyson, along with Ali, were two of the most famous boxers of all time. Some people have called me a Canelo fanboy, and I also said that, Mike Tyson is globally way bigger than Canelo Alvarez, and I think a lot of you accepted that. I think the reason why a lot of you watch my videos is because I think you feel that I'm quite fair. I don't think I've ever come across... I have no race. I said to you guys, I think Golovkin beat Canelo the first time. I just say how it is. I say what I feel. I don't really have any kind of agenda towards any fighter. The only fighter that I can be slightly biased towards is probably Khan, because Khan is from my background, and Khan is somebody that got me into the sport. And even then, I like to think I keep it quite fair with him as well. I keep it quite neutral. I don't think I pump him up too much, and I don't think I'm overly critical of other fighters. I think I'm pretty fair across the board. I'm pretty neutral. But this dude accusing me of being racist because I think that Gennady Golovkin beats Andrade and Canelo. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe even now that Golovkin would beat Andrade and Charlo. That's my honest opinion, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm not going to change that. That's what I genuinely believe. I have nothing against Andrade or Charlo. I like Charlo. I've actually come on my channel and said I like Charlo and praised Charlo many times on my channel. I've always been quite high. Even Andrade, I've backed Andrade many times. Even though, let's be honest, the whole boxing world, apart from their fanboys, are against them. The majority of the boxing world are against them. They think that they're not fighting anyone. People are kind of peed off with them. No one's really happy with Andrade and Charlo. People think that, they're fighting nobodies, they're waste of time, waste of space. But I still come out and I speak positively about both guys. So I don't really have any horse in the race. My opinion has got nothing to do with any kind of race, any kind of background. I don't care where you're from. I just say it how it is. I just say what I feel. Where you're from, what your color of your skin is, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less where you're from, what color your skin is, who you are, what background you are. That doesn't matter to me. Prince Naseem Hamed, I actually said that I think he was overrated. I think he was slightly overrated. Last time I checked, he's got, the same skin tone as me. So I don't, like I said, I keep it real as it comes. I don't mince my words. I say what I feel, and I will never change. And I like to think I give quite a fair opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You guys leave your thoughts. That doesn't make you right, doesn't make me right. I'm giving my opinion. But what I want to make clear is I don't have any kind of racial bias towards anybody. I just say what I feel. When I say Golovkin beats Andrade and Charlo, that's what I feel. That's not me saying that because because I don't like black fighters. No. I'm saying that because I generally feel that. When I say that I think Ali's the greatest sportsman of all time, I generally feel that. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Ali was black. It's just that I think he's the greatest sportsman of all time. That's just my opinion. When I say Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter in the boxing today, that's my opinion. Some people may say Terence Crawford. You know, some people may say someone else, Usyk. But that's just my opinion. That's got nothing to do. That's, you know, there's nothing uh for my part. There's there's nothing to do with race behind it. What I'm saying is just an opinion. So I feel like sometimes people bring up the race card when there's no need for it. Especially like I'm a guy of color myself. So why would I be hating on black fighters? I've got no kind of incentive. I've got no kind of you know, there's nothing for me to gain from it, you know. If I'm not mistaken, I'm the one that went out and said I feel sorry for Andrade. I feel sorry. Like I like Charlo's energy. If you guys remember, I made videos about it. But yeah, people just like to take out certain parts and certain videos and say and call you out for those particular videos. But they don't look at the whole picture. They don't look at everything that you said, or you know, on in multiple videos about different fighters. But yeah, I thought I wanted to address that because that really kind of irritated me a little bit. But yeah, coming on to the topic of discussion, Canelo Alvarez has apparently gone vegan for this particular fight, and he said he's feeling very good. His stomach is feeling very good. I actually saw a picture of Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo looked quite bulky. He looked quite massive. A vegan, here's the thing, I've done a lot of research about the vegan diet, you know. I don't think I could ever become vegan. Like, there are a lot of health benefits, you know. You feel like you don't feel as bloated. You feel you know, there's some people say that they feel great in terms of their digestion. I just couldn't do it because I don't think I could do it because I love chicken. I love like egg. And I love all those things, and I don't think I could replace them with anything. You know, because once you get used to eating that, it's very difficult to change. Because going to vegan is you know, I don't feel like, I feel like if you're a vegan, right, that's what you're doing for your whole life. For me, that would be like literally, because I'm used to living the life that I'm living, it would be a massive change. Like, it'd be very difficult for me to kind of just say, okay, I'm not eating eggs, I'm not eating chicken, I'm not eating any meat. It would be literally impossible for me. Also, like, some people say that from a athlete point of view, you know, having meat is essential for athletes, especially boxers. But nowadays, with the science and with the improve of diets and, you know, nutritionists and all these people with so much knowledge, it's almost like a chemist. Some of these boxers like almost have a chemist. You know, I'm not doubting the fact that if you go vegan, there are probably ways to replace chicken and meat and still be performing at a very good level, high level, and your performance won't drop. It's just that I think it comes down to a case where I just think it will be very hard for most people to do. Just because if you're somebody or you're a fighter that's been used to eating chicken or used to eating that, to change it up, like, you could probably do it for a certain period of time. But like, for me, vegan is a way of life. Like, when people say, oh yeah, I'm going vegan, there's no turning back. There's no, like, you go vegan and then that's it. Oh, next 4 months later, you're eating chicken. Once I look at a vegan is a vegan, a proper vegan is somebody that's it. Okay, they're not eating, whether they feel that it's cruelty to animals or whether it's just a way of life. A vegan is, for me, like a way of life. The way the way you eat. I feel like, is Canelo feeling better? I don't know. I don't know why he's decided after so many years, you know, and there's a saying, if it's not broke, there's no need for fixing it. And Canelo Alvarez, if he's just recently gone vegan, yeah, the question is, why change what you're doing? You're very successful doing it. It's not like it's not like you were slacking, or your performance went down and you're trying to look for something else. You're trying to look for something new that will help you perform better. You're performing at a very high level. Canelo should probably carry on doing what he's doing. But obviously, look, he has the people around him. He has like probably scientists around him. So he knows what he should, they should know what he's doing. But I don't like, people say there's a lot of benefits going vegan. Like I said, a lot of people would struggle to do it just because of the fact that the habit that they've got into over their life. Would you guys do it? Not so much. Obviously, he's an athlete. Canelo's an athlete. And personally, I in my opinion, I think an athlete should have a balanced diet. Now, can you have a balanced diet being vegan? Yeah, you probably can. But I still think meat and chicken has huge benefits in your diet. Like, huge benefits. That's just my opinion. Now, can you replace it by eating vegan food? Yeah, possibly. But I don't know. Would it be as tasty? Possibly as well. So I've heard some vegans say, there's some really tasty vegan food. But yeah, I don't know. Is it going to really give Canelo Alvarez a benefit against Dmitry Bivol? I don't know. Like, I think that you'd have to speak to somebody that wasn't vegan and then was vegan and then performed at a high level to see if their performances had got better. But I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know if his performance is gonna be affected positively or negatively. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But what I will say is, if Canelo Alvarez has been living a life where he's been non-vegan, and he's been quite successful, he's been very successful, then why change it, why change it up? I don't know. I don't know why Canelo's done that. But at the end of the day, Canelo fighting Bivol, Canelo's got to be in the best shape. He's got to be in his best shape. Otherwise, he could find himself in serious trouble, because Bivol is a great fighter. Great fighter. And if a slip from Canelo here, he could end up taking a loss against this guy, because this guy's really good. So Canelo has to be on his A game. He needs to be well prepared, well fueled. He needs to be at his A game to beat this guy, because otherwise Bivol may turn him over. And all the fights that we're talking about, the Beterbiev fight, the Golovkin fight, may just end up being a distant dream. So look, I really hope that Canelo keeps his eye on the prize, which I believe he does. He's a very dedicated, determined type fighter that is driven by legacy, and he knows how important this fight is. And I think Canelo Alvarez wants to do something special. I think Canelo Alvarez wants to become undisputed at 2 weight classes, and he's got a great opportunity to do it. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts about Canelo going vegan and what your thoughts are. Do you have an opinion about being vegan? Do you not really care? Are any of you vegan? Let me know your thoughts, and let me know how you feel if you go to the gym, and if you were vegan before and now you're vegan. How do you think you're performing? How do you think you're how is it to live your everyday life? How do you feel from a digestion point of view? Do you feel good? Do you feel better? Do you feel more energetic? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.